Hi kids, welcome back. I wanted to share a real special book with you. It's really important as you start kindergarten that you help yourself grow and learn. And there's a lot that you can do that will help you learn and remember things. The book that I'm going to share with you is called Listen and Learn. And when you look at the cover, the title is up at the top, Listen and Learn, 1, 2, 3 words. And they have beautiful illustrations. And when I look at this illustration, already I think I know who this person might be. To me, it looks like it might be a teacher, and these might be the children that are in her classroom. I'm going to turn the page, and I'm now at the title page. The title page has the title, Listen and Learn, and it was written by Sherry J. Miners. The illustrations were by Meredith Johnson. Two people worked on this. One person thought of the story, what they were going to say, and the other person is the artist that drew the illustrations. Hopefully by the end of the year, you will be an author and an illustrator where you think of stories to write and you draw the illustrations that go with them. Okay, let's get started. As I read, I want you to listen and see if you can find some things that will help you learn. The illustrations, I think I was right. This definitely looks like a school classroom. And I'm going to start right here on the text. There is so much to learn about the world. Listening helps me learn. At school, I listen when my teacher talks. I want to hear and understand. And you can see in the illustration the teacher's speaking, the student's looking right at them and is listening to what that teacher is saying. When I listen, I use my body, my eyes, and my ears. I stay quiet. When my mouth and my body are quiet, everyone can hear. Well, I think I just figured something out. I look at the person who is speaking. I watch what the speaker does. Watching helps me understand the speaker's ideas. And if you really look closely at the illustration, you can definitely see that these kids are looking straight up at the teacher there. That's something that's going to really help them understand what she is saying. I think about what I hear. Thinking helps me learn and remember. Now the teacher seems to be pointing at this chart here, and it says how we listen. Keep quiet, look at the speaker, think about what you hear. Sometimes I listen carefully, but I don't understand. I can ask questions. So if you're listening to somebody you don't understand what they're saying, you can always ask questions to help you learn. I often have to do that. Sometimes I'm in a group. In the group, I can tell my ideas. I can answer questions too. My teacher and classmates listen when I talk. I like being part of the group. And in this illustration here, you can see this young boy here. He seems to be sharing his ideas. And look at his friends, his classmates. They're all looking at him now. They're using their eyes and their ears. Sometimes my teacher gives directions. I look and I listen carefully. I want to hear and understand so I know what to do. When I listen and do what I'm asked to do, I'll be ready for what comes next. Again, these illustrations show obviously the children and a teacher. Looks like their teacher's talking. It might be something really fun. Sometimes it's easy to listen. It looks like she's reading a really good story, and it's quite easy for these kids to listen because they're so interested in it. Sometimes you got to really try hard. Sometimes it's hard to listen. There may be other things to see and hear. I can keep trying to watch and listen to the speaker. Each time I listen, I get better at it. And the teacher's speaking. There's a speech bubble here, and she's saying, eyes here. So he probably heard these other children, and he was turning to look at them. Once he got his eyes back to the speaker, it was much easier for him to listen and think about what she was saying. Sometimes I listen and talk with other children. My friends like it when I listen to them. I like it when they listen to me. Everyone likes to be heard. So it sounds like these kids know how to take turns and to listen to each other. Listening and talking helps me solve problems. I can listen to how someone feels. I want to go first. The person can listen to how I feel. Listening helps us understand each other. Okay, let's take turns. At home, I listen and talk with my family. We talk about our day, we make plans, we solve problems, and we learn together. We show we care by talking and listening. Whenever I listen, I keep my body still. I keep my mouth and hands quiet. I watch with my eyes, and I listen with my ears. And I think about what is being said. And in this illustration, it looks like they're going to take a trip on this bus to the zoo, and it looks like this grown-up here is speaking to them. Notice all the children looking. They have their bodies still, and then they can think about the words she's using and what she's telling them. When I listen, I know I'm growing up. I'm showing respect. I'm learning. And that feels great. Kids, the title of the book was Listen and Learn. And some of these ideas are exactly what I do. I've been learning a lot of new things this year. And when my friends speak to me, I like to look at them, hold my body still, and think about what they're saying. Sometimes I don't understand, and I have to ask questions. Sometimes I ask them to even tell me again. I hope you enjoyed the story. I have many more that have the similar cover to this, and they're just excellent. I hope you had a great morning. Bye. See you later.